Today in our ongoing pipeline series, we're going to be asking the question, does your CRM tell you if your account managers are following your sales process? Well, I think the first issue has to become, do you have a sales process, and why is that important? And a sales process becomes important really for three reasons. The first reason is that you have a common language then that you're sharing within the organization, within the sales team, of what is a prospect, what is a qualified opportunity, what is something that's at the proposal stage, and finally, what actually does it mean to be closed? That's the first element that needs, that common language that you're all talking about the same thing. The second element is that you start to understand where sales are bogging down at, because you know at each stage what has to be the characteristics that you're expecting the client to perform. What elements are you expecting the account manager to perform? You can ask, have those elements been completed? Because when they are, it's going to move it to the next stage then. And third, you start to build a velocity of what your sales cycle is. You know how long it takes to be in a particular stage. What's the average time for that stage? What does it take to be in the stage of the closing stage? Because without that, you really don't have an understanding now of what is the expectations of the take at a particular stage. I remember when we were younger at this, and we were talking to a bank out, and I believe it was out in Arizona. And we were so excited that the department said to us, we're ready to buy your services. Great, this is now closed. Send us an invoice, we'll get started right away. The department can't wait to get started. We can't wait together. We packaged up the invoice, we packaged up our paperwork and pushed it out and said, let's go. Well, 3 weeks later, we heard from purchasing. We have some questions about the terms and conditions that you have because we've talked to legal. 3 weeks later, we hear from finance. Well, we're thinking about this, we're not sure about the budget numbers in this. Finally, in the 8th week, we got a notice from the client saying that, guess what? We put a freeze on all new expenditures for the balance of the year. Well, the deal died in closed, but in our mind, it was sold, it was closed. So it's important to have a common language. It's important to know what has to happen in each of these stages so you know what's really moving this deal forward. If you need help in this process, that's what we're here for at InfoGrow. Give us a call at the number listed below, and we'll help you move through this, both in understanding and defining the sales process and also configuring dynamics to support that effort. The one takeaway here is that you invested in this tool, you invested in a CRM. It's unacceptable, not only unrealistic, to have that tool sit there and not be driving you the sales results that you expect. Use this to help you move this forward. We wish you the best. We're here to help you. Enjoy.